Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Sir Rampage and welcome back to a brand new video involving the Crew Wild Run. Today isn't going to be a video of me just like playing the game, it's just going to be like a background gameplay. If you guys don't know where this is heading, it's going to be another story video, and it's a pretty good one too. It actually involves the city I'm in right now, the city of Chicago. Beautiful city, love going there, travel there all the time. But yeah, you know, this story is pretty funny, and it involves me when I was 5 years old with my dad, so I figured why not have a better location to talk about this than in the city itself, because I'm pretty familiar with this location. I do come here quite often. I wanted to say at least 10 times a year, because it's really close. It's only like 40 miles away. It takes about maybe like a half hour, 45 minutes to get there, you know, so it's really close, and it's really cool. It's a really big city. There's always things to do, tons of people. It's really nice, you know. I know there's been like a lot of things going around, like people are dying there all the time, but you know, if you look past that, you just enjoy the city, go to the nice parts, like you got this beautiful woods area over here, you know, just stay out of the ghetto part and you're fine, because the ghetto part is pretty ghetto. I've been there too, and I'm just gonna say this real fast. I went there on the 4th of July. Was it the 4th of July? I think it was. Yeah, it was the 4th of July last year. I came here, me and my dad were just walking around. We walked around the town, you know, they have these little bikes you can rent actually and like ride them around. They're really fast. It's cool. But, you know, you can rent those. We're riding those around the city, and we stayed in Chicago until about 4 in the morning. It was really cool. We got there around like 6 o'clock. So, you know, we stayed. You know, there's fireworks everywhere. Tons of stuff. It was really cool. There were so many nice cars too. Oh, look at that. That's really nice. That's really, really cool. But yeah, and we were over in the ghetto part actually, like at one point just walking, and you know, we heard gunshots going off, and like it wasn't like a gunfight, like nobody was getting shot, I hope, I don't know for sure, but I just know that it was like there was fireworks everywhere, and you're just hearing like doof 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 doof, just like pistols or whatever kind of guns they were going off. So we got out of that area. We left as soon as we heard that stuff, because you know, I'm not trying to die, you know, I want to live life. So yeah, you know, I'm going to get back to the main story now. When I was 5 years old with my dad here. So, you know, it started off, we took the expressway or the subway over here. It was just like a big, it's like a train that just takes you around. I don't know if you guys most likely know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, so we took that there. I was 5 years old. I remember I had this little stuffed animal, green and black polka dotted snake. I loved that thing, took it everywhere. And, you know, we're over here actually, like in this vicinity right here, in this area, walking along the shore right there. You know, it doesn't quite look exactly the same, but this is pretty close. I cannot complain at all with how the city looks in this game. But yeah, you know, so we're walking around, and you know, I'm 5 years old, so keep in mind, I mean, I went here a lot, but every time I came here, it was like everything was brand new. I was just so fascinated. I loved it. So we ended up going over to this location where I'm heading right now, Navy Pier. And if you guys can see that Ferris wheel, this is actually where the story takes place, and it is really funny to me. It might be to you guys too. I hope a few of you laugh at this, you know, just get a couple good laughs out there. But yeah, so me and my dad are over here. They actually right where this thing is right here, they had a little train thing that would go around. There's like a little circle with the train. I would ride that all the time. I loved it. I always thought I was in control though. Like I thought if I turned the wrong way, I would go in the water. It was terrifying. It was really funny. Actually, these stairs right here, that is not how those stairs look. They're actually really cool. They're like all curved stairs and they look really, really cool. But yeah, so me and my dad were over here. I want to say it was close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, just because I know it was really sunny. It was in the summer. You know, I'm having a great time. Well, everybody's having a good time, you know, and we're just having fun, just to put it like that. So we get to this Ferris wheel, and you know, I've always wanted to go on the Ferris wheel, but I never wanted to. It was pretty much this. It was pretty much I was like this. I want to go on the Ferris wheel. I want to go on the Ferris wheel. You want to go on the Ferris wheel? No, it's scary. You know, it was like that. Like I wasn't afraid of heights. I'm not now, but I was back then. And you know, that thing is pretty tall. I mean, as you can see right there, just in the game, it looks kind of tall. And it's, you know, in real life, you're up there. You're up there. So, you know, I had the balls to actually go on there. So me and my dad just went ahead. We went on there, and you know, if you guys ever been on a Ferris wheel, like it'll go up and then like it'll stop so other people can get on, you know, like that or whatever. We're at the very top, okay, and it stopped. They said it was gonna stop for like 10 minutes because I guess like somebody, like they paid extra to keep it like stopped for them or whatever. I don't know what the situation was, but they had it just stopped. So, you know, I'm up there, I'm 5 years old, kind of terrified, but still having fun, just because, you know, it's my first time actually being on it, and, you know, I'm stopped, of course, right at the top. The very, very top is where I'm stopped. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm up there. I am really scared, but yet again, I'm really like happy too, just looking at the scenery. It was really cool, you know. You got to see all the buildings, you know. You're above everybody. People looked like ants. Well, not really like ants, but far away they did. And you know, it was just so cool. It's really cool. I love it. I mean, I'd still go on it right now actually. It's really cool. I love it. So yeah, so we're up there, and you know, me being like 5 years old, and you know, if you guys have ever like had to like babysit, or you guys have little brothers and sisters, you know, they tend to go to the bathroom a lot, or like at the worst situations they'll be like, I gotta go potty. So you're like, oh, great, thanks for telling me now. You know, you had the opportunity 10 minutes ago. I didn't have to go then. Well, why do you have to go now? I don't know. Yeah, sure, Johnny. So yeah, you know, me being that 5-year-old, I'm up there. I go, Dad, I gotta go pee. And he was like, well, can you hold it? And you know, before we even got on the Ferris wheel, I had to go pee. I didn't want to say anything though, because I didn't know like how, like I didn't know how it worked. I didn't want to just like sit there and just, you know, be like, hey, let's go to the bathroom. And I didn't know if he was, I was 5 years old. I didn't know if he was gonna get mad. He wouldn't have, but you know, it was just that little 5-year-old not saying anything, being all shy. So yeah, we're at the very top. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, Dad, I gotta go pee. And he's like, well, you're gonna have to hold it. I don't know what to tell you. We're stuck up here. And I was like, but I really gotta go. And he was like, well, why didn't you go before we got on it? And I was like, I thought I'd get in trouble. He's like, well, you're not gonna get in trouble. You gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, oh, but I gotta go pee. You know, so I just kept saying that. So you know, my dad, being as awesome as he is, if you guys don't know, I think my dad is really cool. He's a really cool person. And you know, he goes, all right, you know what? I guess just like pee on the floor or something, because you know, I had to go, and I didn't want to pee my pants. You know, we like just got there. I didn't have any extra clothes, and you know how bad would that be? You know, just being a parent, just walking around your kid with pee all over his pants, walking around all happy. That'd be disgusting. I mean, I know I'm probably never going to see these people again in my life, but still, you don't want to do that. It'd just be disgusting. So he tells me just go to the bathroom, and this is when it gets exciting. So you know, I'm like, oh man, oh, this is so cool. I get to pee at the top of the Ferris wheel. And in my mind, I was like, I'm peeing higher than anybody else that's ever peed in the world. And I don't know why, but that's what I thought. So I was so excited and so happy to do that. So, you know, I started going. And, you know, clearly they have those little doors on the side of most, what are they called? Most Ferris wheels. So yeah, the little door had a gap, about 1 inch gap underneath it. Clear, like, I'm sorry. Open enough to where, you know, the pee could just slide right through it and just, you know, rain on everybody below. And not to mention, it was a little windy that day too, I remember. So yeah, you know, you got your 5-year-old kid, you know, 5-year-old Marcus is just sitting on top of the Ferris wheel, you know, just taking a piss, you know, having a great time pissing on the Ferris wheel. So yeah, while we're going, it's raining down on everybody. My dad said he looked and he saw it. He said it was going on the carts like all the way down. It was spraying across. And you know, it was so hilarious. Like, well, now it's hilarious. Back then it wasn't really hilarious at all. But, you know, it was just... So I'm sitting there just going, and I don't know why, but you know, that's that one time where I had to go to the bathroom the most in my life. Like, it was like a 20-second pee, and for me being 5 years old, 20-second pee is a long time. Usually it's like I pee for like 5 seconds, done for the day. But you know, I just kept going. I kept going. He was like, are you almost done? I'm like, no. Just kept going. So, you know, we're just peeing. Well, not we. I'm just peeing, and I just keep going. I'm hearing people below start yelling. You know, that's what it got to. I just heard, hey, what the is this? You know. There's people yelling. My dad just goes, sorry, my kid had to go to the bathroom. You just hear, is this piss? Oh my god, I'm a beat you. So, you know, me being 5 years old, I'm like, what happened? Who did something? My dad was like, well, you peed, and it got on those kids or whatever below. And I was like, oh, I just peed on people. And, you know, I was actually kind of excited, you know, because I was like, I was excited because I wanted to go to school and be like, yeah, you want to know what I did, guys? They're like, I went to the movies, I watched TV, I drew a picture of an elephant. And I'd be like, yeah, I peed on everybody on the Ferris wheel. You know, not to brag, but it was pretty intense. So, yeah, you know, I'm doing that. We get off the Ferris wheel, and, you know, we were at the top. So, actually, we were the first ones. Well, I don't want to say the first ones, but we were one of the first ones to get off the Ferris wheel. Just because we were, like, the first ones on, like, during that time. So, We get off the Ferris wheel. My dad picks me up, puts me on my shoulders, and he just runs, you know, because he doesn't want to deal with anybody. Because I peed, and it was like a shower of pee. You know, it was like imagine just like having a bucket of water or like one of those gardening things, like the little holes and like to water plants. Just imagine taking one of those on top of a Ferris wheel and just dumping it down on everybody. But instead of water, make it pee, and that was pretty much what happened. So yeah, I peed on everybody. We got out of there as fast as we could. We ended up going back to my uncle's house just so we could just like, you know, get away from the people covered in my urine. And yeah, you know, I still to this day I'll think of that and laugh about it. So that's why I figured I should share it with you guys. But yeah, that's the story of when I peed on a bunch of people on purpose. Not on purpose, but on accident, but it was on purpose in a way. You know, I wasn't intentionally like, hey, I'm going to pee on all you guys. Ha, taste this. Oh, taste, that's horrible. But, you know, it was really funny. And I figured why not just share that with you guys. I enjoy telling that story. I enjoy just telling myself or just thinking about that story. So yeah, I figured why not just share the time I peed on everybody on YouTube. You know, why not? Because what else am I going to do? But yeah, that is the video, guys. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop a like down below. If you are new, subscribe for more content. It means a lot to me whenever I get a new subscriber. You have no idea. But yeah, be sure to comment on the video if you want. Comment anything. I don't care. Any ideas for this game. Actually, because if you guys don't know, I'm going to be playing this game a lot. This is actually a new car I got. It's a really nice, like a McLaren, what? Well, actually, yeah, it's like a Mercedes-Benz McLaren something. I don't know the name off my head. I just know it has those words in it. But yeah, that's the video, guys. If you did enjoy, be sure to drop a like below and all that stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.